Good morning, YouTube. What is up? We're doing the daily puzzle for today, September 10th. Let's get on with it. Alright, so here we have this rook and bishop combo, right? And this bishop looks like it's about to take that knight. This rook looks like it's about to capture that knight. Which one do we take with? Well, usually, rook takes knight is a pretty good move. Rook takes knight, pawn takes knight, bishop takes pawn. And it is a rook for a knight and a pawn first. Second, we have a bishop here attacking the king and the rook, so we'll win back that exchange and we'll be a pawn ahead. But notice in this tactic we have an opportunity to win this rook for free without losing our bishop. So you'll see that in just a second. So after rook takes knight, pawn takes rook, bishop takes pawn, a rook for a knight and a pawn. This is a reasonable trade. But notice here, after we take this rook, this black rook will capture the rook back again. So how do we make sure that this rook and this rook have kind of a disconnect and make sure that they're not protecting each other so that in the next move we can take this rook for free and this rook won't come in our way to capture our bishop? There's one move that accomplishes this, and that is bishop d5. Bishop d5, what it does is it checks the king. It's kind of like an intermediate check, that's what I would call it. An intermediate check that attacks the king and forces it to go to the back, the 8th rank specifically. And once it reaches the 8th rank, the king is blocking the connection between the two rooks, and hence we'll capture this rook for free. So after bishop d5 check, the king is forced to go back to the 8th rank, and as clearly shown, there's a disconnect between this rook. Neither rook is protecting each other, and we can take this for free. So we traded a rook for a knight, a pawn, and another rook. And I'd say we would be up a pawn, knight and a pawn. And it looks pretty crushing, I mean, we can move this bishop back to d5, maybe play rook c1 and rook c8 checkmate, maybe, or something like that. Come up with some cool ideas, and this position is really advantageous, and it would be impossible for white to lose. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that tactic. It was pretty fun. Please make sure to see my playlist. I just updated them, so I added like 20 videos because I haven't done that in a long time. And be sure to check out the following daily puzzles. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.